Now that we've laid in the brown color, a couple different variations, dark sienna and Van Dyke brown, let's put something over the top of it. Grab our 2-inch brush and let's grab a little sap green and a little Indian yellow. Mix those two just on the brush. Dip into a little of each. Let's come up here and see what we've got. We're just tapping. We're going to grab our fan brush and we're going to come into the Night Black Dark Sienna. Load a lot of color up on your fan brush. I'm going to put some trees in here. Grab a liner brush. I'm going to experiment real quick. Liking it a little better. That's a good thing. That's good. You can still see some of the boulders through the trees, which is good. You want to see some light. I think we're going to add a little shoreline, titanium white, a little Van Dyke brown. Just looking for a highlight color. Using cad yellow, Indian yellow, liquid white. If we don't like it, you can tap it and keep tapping it and it will soften. If the color is too bright, I'm thinking it might be a little bright, so I'm going to tap right at the bottom. We just flicked up, which looks like grass. I'm tapping at the base of that. Okay, we put this these rocks along the shoreline right here and here, and all I'm doing is dragging some of this color into the water, kind of making it look like it's under the water, I hope. We're just grabbing some of this rock color and pulling it down very lightly, because there's the linseed oil over the black parts. Again, I said that earlier. This paint moves a little bit. And because these colors are kind of transparent, we're just bringing the shoreline. Same on the other side. Just bringing this down. Some of this brown color into the water. All right. Hope that shows up. I think it's a really cool effect. I didn't actually know about this effect. I was just looking at the shoreline and I thought, what if I drag some of that down and instead of coming straight out with the color, I'm dragging it down so the water's edge where the shoreline goes, it would go down a little bit. So that was what I was thinking. That's why I'm kind of pulling that shoreline down like that. Anyway, we don't need to mess with that anymore. We got a painting to finish, right? Right. I need to do something with this stream to kind of tie it all together. So I don't want to put white over everything. Yay, I found it. My smaller fan brush. I knew I had a smaller one somewhere. Okay. Now, we're going to wash that off. Let's grab our liner brush. And go with a little liner brush. Water's coming around there, over these rocks, around them, over them. As you stand back, you're gonna see which rocks are above the water and which ones are below, and you decide that obviously earlier when we put the blue over it. Anything that got covered with blue was under the water. Anything that still had gray sticking up was going to be above the water. And then we're just adding details to these that are sticking above the water. So we're going to let it set for a couple of days. I'm going to come back with this, the liquid white and probably a little blender brush, just a soft brush, and add some mist right where the waterfall is hitting this big crash here. And we might even do a little of that glazing that I was talking about. If we want to darken this wall up a little bit, we can put a blue over the top of that. And it's going to cover up some of these colors, but it'll be still transparent, but it's going to darken this. I'm going to have to look at this for a day or so to see if I like, is it too light? Do I want areas darker? What do I want to darken up? What we can do before we're finished for tonight, and then we're going to leave it alone for a couple of days, like I said. Let's put in some shadow color under these pine trees. So wherever our light is in this forest, and it looks like it might be a cloudy day, so there's not a lot of light coming in. There would still be darkness underneath these trees. So let's grab our paint palette. All right, so little black, little brown coming underneath of these. And sometimes you can drag some of this tree trunk color down, because we used a dark black and brown with the tree trunk color, so I like it. I like it. Okay, I think we're going to leave this one alone for right now. We're not going to sign it yet because we're going to come back to it and finish it up with probably be a short episode, and add some mist, and we'll see about if we want to glaze over it, anything. Maybe we'll do a little test area and see if it looks good. If it doesn't, we'll abandon that idea. But we're going to be done for today. Don't forget to clean your brushes. Odorless paint thinner. I've forgotten a couple times I thought I had all my brushes cleaned, and then I come back to use a brush and it's stiff as a board, and you have to throw them away. Once that oil paint is dried, it's very hard. I don't know, I think you just got to toss it. So remember to clean your brushes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending your time with me. I appreciate every one of you. You are loved, you are blessed. I'm glad you're here, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.